And thank you very much. Jake Garriani joined with MASL Goalkeeper of the Year, back-to-back MASL champion Boris Pardo. Boris, it's been a fun couple of seasons for you in the San Diego Sockers. How are you guys feeling going into this season?
Well, right now we all feel fantastic. We're getting the majority of the core group back, really everybody back, so it's going to be great. The boys look good. They look sharp in the preseason, and just excited to get the season going this weekend.
What went into back-to-back championships for the Sockers?
A lot of us, we were together for a little bit, for a few years, and then with the addition of some key players, and with our target Tavoy Morgan, who I think he completely changed the dynamic of our team. That helped, and that changed our attack a lot. Defensively, we were always pretty solid. Our defenders, it's funny, like the accolades I got or I received, it's just the defenders. They were amazing in front. So can't talk about them enough either. But yeah, with Tavoy coming into the mix, that helped up our game.
You're a very humble guy, but obviously you had a great season personally. What went into your success last year? I know you mentioned the defenders, but yeah, what changed for you personally to kind of take it up that notch?
Yeah, just stepping up every game. That consistency as a goalkeeper that you mature when you get older. Just finding that one thing that's just going to drive you over the edge to want to beat your opponent. So I think mentally, it's almost like that. The Mamba effect, so yeah. Find that one thing that's just going to tick you off and motivate you. So every game, so it was kind of fun the last few years, figuring that out and yeah, and getting everybody on the same page really. So that's also been a thing with the defense. Defenders, they're doing their jobs, but I see the big picture, and it's just relaying that information and kind of getting on the same page. So that was a big thing that I had to improve on with communication.
Boris Pardo with the Mamba mentality. I like it. Do we have a repeat performance? Are we going for back-to-back MASL Keeper of the Year here?
Yeah, there's no other way to look at it. I want that and I want more, but my time is running out, so I gotta make sure I get as much as I can.
We mentioned it. Obviously, you want a three-peat here. What's it going to take? Because if you guys didn't have a big target on your back last year, you got a really big target on your back this year.
Yeah, a big target. I mean, every team we play against, they're all going to come out with their best, and if we're not ready for that, then we're going to have a hiccup here and there. So it's just getting back on track, because that was our thinking halfway through the season last year. There are a few games we got away with it with a win, but still, I think that was just our determination to win at all costs. So, beginning of the season, it's always bumpy, but once that midseason and we're peaking at the right time in playoffs, I think we're gonna be all right.
And you guys are obviously the class of this league. Everybody knows it. Everybody wants to be you guys. Do you guys like having that mentality, or you always hear people talk about, well, it's good to be the underdog, but everyone expects everything from you guys.
No, I mean, being the class act of the entire league, that's what we strive for. From the organization, people, behind the scenes, everything's top class. So yeah, we like it. We enjoy that. We enjoy the target on our backs. There was one season, I think, that we were the underdogs going in. I think it was 2020 season. And that was just because we had a rough first start, but that's not the case. I think we set the example. We set the bar with one, with our style of play, and two, with how the organizations ran.
And you guys are getting ready to get this season started with a home-and-home against the former Ontario Fury, and now they're called?
The Empire Strikers.
The Empire Strikers. So you got a home-and-home with the Empire Strikers. What are you looking forward to kind of getting this season kicked off before you come back here to San Diego on Sunday? I
mean, first game's going to be fireworks over there. That's a rival team. They off the field, we get along. But on the field, once that whistle's blown, we forget who each other is or who we are, and we just play. And it's gonna be a battle with them for sure. We knocked them out of the playoffs last year, so they're not happy about that. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And then coming back home, we got to put on a good show back to back in front of the fans. So we got to make sure we have some energy.
Yeah, and that's going to be a special night, right? Hanging a banner, getting rings. What do you expect the crowd and the atmosphere to be like on Sunday?
Oh, I hope the crowd's going to be great, because I mean, we're going to hang up that banner. Ring ceremony is going to be at 4:45. The game's at 5 o'clock. So you get there early, you're going to be able to catch that. Everybody that goes, they're going to get a miniature, banner, championship banner. So that's pretty cool to give to the fans, for them to enjoy too, coming in on the first game. But yeah, and then just be nice to see both those banners together and get that into our minds that we want that third.
Yeah, you leaving the spot empty right next to it, so you make sure you hang that third one by the time this rolls around next year.
Yep.
Let's see here. What else do we want to touch on? Kind of with the World Cup going on right now, the soccer fan and fandom is at an all-time high. Do you notice any change, at least? I know you haven't started the season yet, but have people been wanting to talk more soccer with you? And how does the World Cup coincide with the soccer's going on workout?
Yeah, I mean, well, one with our workouts, our practice is scheduled around the game. So I think the head coach, he knew that too. Yeah, but no, I think we're getting a lot. I'm getting a lot more people that are getting more interested in the game that normally that they weren't before. So it's great. It's grown significantly in this country, and how the team has done. It's fantastic. It just, I'm excited for the one. I think the U.S. Soccer, they just were included into Copa America, which they've been excluded for a while. But they're going back in, which is exciting because more games against different competition, South American competition, South American. But I mean, with the players now performing well in the World Cup, you're seeing all these European teams wanting them now on their team. So it's nice. It's a good year for U.S. soccer.
And kind of getting back to the Soccers real quick, have you seen the fan base change or grow or adapt in your time here in San Diego? Because the Soccers have obviously been a staple of this city for a long time, and you guys have been successful for a very long time. But does the crowd change and grow and adapt, or does it stay pretty much the same?
No, the crowd's growing, adapting. You're getting a lot of younger kids coming out too, and you're seeing a lot of other games of styles of soccer, like futsal too, which can translate to indoor, and then indoor players do well outdoor as well, because they're used to being in tight spaces. So with the way the game is played now outdoor, indoor is a great addition to learning and developing as a young player. So we're getting a lot of younger kids coming out and enjoying it, because they're out there playing indoor too. And you see, at the YMCA and all these other facilities, they have the indoor fields, and we train in those places too. So it's nice to see that, and the fan base growing in that sense. And the front office are doing a fantastic job with the social media and staying up to date with memes that we're working on. So that's kind of in the that's going to come out soon. So yeah, excited about that.
All right, give people the details again on Sunday. When to be there, what time kickoff is, and what do they get again? A nice banner, right?
Yeah, a nice miniature banner. So get there early, so we can so you guys can catch the banner drop, the ring ceremony. All the players are going to be presented with that. It's a nice ceremony. I really enjoyed it last time. This year's going to be another great memory. So. Just would love to share that with everybody to come out to the game.
Nice to make an annual performance of that. We'll just keep them coming, you know what I mean? Anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to cover before I let you go?
No, just, I mean, I'm excited. I hope the fans make it out, support your city's teams, and we're followers of every single sport team here in San Diego. So I hope that we get our back scratched a little bit too. Now it's our time to play, and we hope to see everybody out there.
Well, thank you very much, Boris Pardo, Goalkeeper of the Year in the MASL, and we will go ahead and send it back to you now. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.